on what kind of resources are available, at least insofar as the Philippines is concerned. Sometime maybe in the immediate future, we can also visit Thailand to see, to allow our researchers to see what resources already are available there. And then
Thailand research and Philippines research to get to know each other more. We want to create the opportunity with exchanges, both like expert exchange and want to have like sharing of resources. In the sense of why do we have to build two
what to do
synchrones?
in the trending of technology. So they have a chance to talk together with different areas. Then they know, they identify the roadmap and the trend of technology that they might want to work in the future. And also partner with DOST, Fisher, and PMUB, and all the Thai researcher and Philippines researcher. We also like to contact them, not only academic.
Happy Morning Show! Lagi kayong makinig.
Nandun tayo lahat sa Happy Morning Show.
Magandang umaga sa iyo, Miss Horizon, at sa iyong mga taga-subaybay.
Happy morning muli ang inyong tagapagbalita sa Sensya at Teknolohiya, Miss Horizon Chaser. Narito tayo ngayon sa Biberry Hotel sa PhilInvest City, Muntinlupa. At tunghayan natin itong Philippines at Thailand sa kanilang Innovation Development Exchange Acceleration or IDEAL program. Ano nga ba ito? Sa pamamagitan ng Department of Science and Technology, Philippine Council for Industry, Energy, Emerging Technology, Research and Development o ang DOST PhilSurd ay inilunsad itong kanilang programang IDEAL program. Magaganap itong kolaborasyon ng Memorandum of Understanding ng signing between Thailand at Philippines. Ito ay naganap last September 2, 2024 sa Biberry Hotel, PhilInvest City, Muntinlupa. At isinunod nga rito ang press conference sa ganap na oras na alas 10:30 ng umaga.
And these are the kinds of areas that we wanted to pursue because we wanted to anticipate a good future together and not just come towards the end when all of this is already unraveling right in front of us. So we need to support researchers that are at this level, but we will ask them, we will require them, we expect them to actually tell us what are they going to deliver in the future, so that we have a very good understanding of how these emerging technologies will actually impact society. Not tomorrow, no? But sometime in the future, so we could anticipate and we could also support and we could champion their activities. So there was a question, what kinds of activities will be done? Of course, there's this joint research program. We will be having a call for it. Part of the outputs of the discussions later in the research workshop will be trying to identify, narrow down. I mean, AI is still a very big field. Quantum computing is still a very big field. Advanced materials is still a very big field. Narrow down into key areas which probably they identify that needs to be worked on together insofar as priority and resources are concerned. The second one is experts exchange. As I mentioned already earlier, there's much information, there's much insight that you can get if you actually researchers having it from the institutions where they come from. No? So like tomorrow there will be lab visits that will actually provide a lot of information already on both sides on what kind of resources are available, at least insofar as the Philippines is concerned. Sometime maybe in the immediate future, we can also visit Thailand to see, to allow our researchers to see what resources already are available there. And then the third one is a more fluid, a more systematic way of exchanging information, maybe through conduct of joint seminars and joint conferences just to immediately keep everyone in their toes and on track of what's happening, and also to inform us how the cooperation is going. So that's what's in store, I think, in the next year of implementation, and this is going to be very fast and very promising. I can pretty much anticipate. Thank you.
Thailand research and Philippines research to get to know each other more. We want to create the opportunity with exchanges, both like expert exchange and want to have like sharing of resources, in the sense of why do we have to build two synchrotrons like that? So yeah, maybe Thailand, why Thailand needs to build two synchrotrons are, we're like having the synchrotron, so they're in Thailand, so Philippine researchers can also come to Thailand and use our facilities. And you have many of the facilities in here for the industry as well. Yeah, that Thailand can also maybe share the resources with us. So if there are ways for us to share information of what you have, what we have, how we can leverage of the resources, what we do, and to work together as a sharing basis, that would be also like a great opportunity that some of like the Thai researchers don't have a chance to get to like that. And for the team, the Thai team that came here, I think 80% of us, this is the first time coming to the Philippines. Yeah, so like we're like looking very excited. Oh, storm coming, or those kind of things. So, but the food is great. So it's a very exciting, and my friend start to ask about the history. What's this area like? Where can I go party? Or not that. So there's many aspects. So it's kind of that. I want that great enthusiasm when you're coming to a new place and you want to come back again and see and explore, and that curiosity as a scientist, as a researcher, it would be like really nice to bring new people to come to the Philippines, not just like the already existing network that have, and that friendship, it would be last longer. Yeah. So yeah.
And lastly, I would like to add on a bit onto the part of these 2 days memorandum of understanding. We also have the session of doing road mapping together. So the researcher, sometimes they just be in the lab and they forget or they haven't realized of what to do in the trending of technology. So they have a chance to talk together with different areas. Then they know, they identify the roadmap and the trend of technology that they might want to work in the future. And also partner with DOST, Fisher, and PMUB, and all the Thai researcher and Philippines researcher. We also like to contact them, not only academia part, but also these two countries' industry is very important in my view, because when we finish complete the project of R&D, it's still long way to go until commercialization. So we would like our job, our collaboration to have something ready for the commercialization to pick up and then move on to the products, the champion products, product champions, or the startup company or the joint venture company that become a unicorn later stage. So I think not a dreamer, but I think it's possible that we know each other from the shaking hand of our two directors, and now come to us signing everything and become looking forward to the fruitful of the collaboration in the near future.
Sa pangunguna ng Executive Director ng DOST-P CERD na si Dr. Enrico Paringit, ito ay napakahalagang programa, ang Innovation Development Exchange Acceleration or IDEAL ng Department of Science Technology ng Philippine Council for Industry, Energy and Emerging Technology Research Development o ng DOST-P CERD. Ito ay sa opisina rin ng National Higher Education Science Research and Innovation Policy Council through the Program Management Unit for Human Resources and Institutional Development, Research Innovation o ng PMU-DASB. Ito ay kung saan ang magkatuwang itong Thailand at ang Pilipinas para sa ideal program na ito upang mas ganap na maging matibay yung ugnayan ng dalawang bansa. Kung mapapansin sa opening remarks ng Deputy Director for Global Partnership and Net Zero ng PMUB na si Dr. Pawadi Ongka Batana, na kung saan ay tinalakay yung pagkakaroon ng workshop sa mga mananaliksik sa ideal program sa pamamagitan nga nito ay maging maayos at magtagumpay dahil talagang itong dalawang bansa ay magpapalitan ng talento sa larangan ng siyensya at teknolohiya. Sapagkat kasama rin ito sa napagkasunduan ng bawat panig, narito yung magaganap na event. For Event 1, Researchers Workshop to the Pilot Call Guidelines. This workshop shall convene the researchers for the Philippines and Thailand to collaboratively craft the guidelines of the pilot call. Event 2, Knowledge Exchange Workshop on S&T Roadmaps. The purpose of this workshop is to give the USTP CERD and PMUB an awareness of the procedures used and explanation for their road mapping efforts. Samantala, tinalakay naman ni Dr. Palingit yung nagawang pag-aaral ng PCERD hinggil sa portfolio allocation, strategic program, time to develop, budget, value gain, benefits, or ROS level nito. Kaya kasunod ang naganap na press conference para sabi pang mga katanungan ng mga kapwa mamahayag at ng inyong lingkod ay nandyan po, ay bababa natin yung link. Yung mga dumalo sa press conference ay sina Dr. Enrico Siparingit, Executive Director of the USTP CERD, at si Dr. Pawadi Ongka Batana ng Deputy for Global Partnership and Net Zero PMUB, at si Dr. Warajet Setapon ng Global Partnership Coordinator ng PMUB. Kaya gustong-gusto ng Thailand ang kultura ng Pinoy na maging masayahin at pabirong susubok din ito sa kanilang pagkakaraoke. Sa pagpatuloy sa talakayan hinggil sa ideal program ay malinaw na mukhang may magandang kalalabasan dahil yung kahusayan ay ng ating mga kababayan at ng Thailand ay pigaan na talaga ito ng utak, at ito yung kanilang pananaliksik kung hanggang saan yung kanilang kakayahan o galing sa siyensya at teknolohiya. Kaya itong dalawang bansang ito ay magagamit at mapakinabangan ng buong mundo. Kaya dapat lamang na suportahan at tangkilikin ang programang ito. Ang buong detalye ay i-click lamang itong mga links sa ibaba. Muli ang inyong lingkod, Ms. Horizon Chaser, na dito tayo nag-uulat para sa agham at teknolohiya sa Muntinlupa. Hanggang sa muli, I love you all.
Happy Morning Show! Lagi kayong makinig.
Nandun tayo lahat sa Happy Morning Show.
Magandang umaga sa iyo, Miss Horizon, at sa iyo mga taga-subaybay.
Happy morning po, Secretary, and congratulations po dito sa naganap na pamana-agham sensya sa bawat habi at hibla. Sek, ano po yung suot niyo?
Ito ay gawa sa pinya at seda or silk. So itong horizontal, pinya fiber, at yung maninipis na vertical, that's silk.
Sek, gaano po ba kahalaga na talagang dapat tangkilikin natin yung ating tela, lalo na po sa mga nasa ahensya ng ating gobyerno, mga opisyalis po natin?
Maliban sa nakasaad sa batas, marami ang mga positibong objective ng paggamit ng mga tela mula sa Philippine Tropical Fabric.
Nataas na yung ating awareness sa ating Philippine textiles kasi marami na rin tayong kalaban sa merkado. Increasing the level of awareness, engagement, at para lahat-lahat tayo, di ba, we can recognize. Para pag sa susunod na may nakita tayong tela, alaman lang natin kung Ilocano yun or galing Mindanao. So,
Happy morning po, Mr. Horizon.
So, ano po yung kapupulutan pa ng aral ng ating mga kababayan na dapat nga ba nila talagang pahalagaan yung mga tela natin po? Ano po mapapayo natin sa mga susunod na henerasyon na tumatangkilik ngayon ng tela na hindi naman po nakasuporta sa ating ekonomiya ng ating bansa. Pinakita rito kung gaano kahalaga yung ating Philippine textiles at papaano ito makatulong sa ekonomiya ng ating bansa. Kaya sana nga ay suportahan natin ito at ito ay sana matuloy-tuloy pa sa susunod na mga henerasyon at sana nga yung 100 million population sa ating bansa ay magkaroon ng support sa ating mga local products, ano po, kasi nga dahil dito ay dito magsisimula ating pag-unlad at nabanggit rin ni Secretary Renato Solidum na kung saan ay yung kung maaari maging negosyante rin po tayo. Sana tangkilikin natin ang sensya at teknolohiya. Muli ang inyong lingkod, Ms. Horizon Chaser. Happy morning! Sir, sa next Olympic po natin, ano yung pagbabago na talagang yan po ang ating tinangkilik. Yung gustong magpuntahan niyang golf dayan, sir, malaking magagawa sa ekonomiya natin, parang ganyan. So marami mabibigyan ng trabaho. Bukod
ng Miss Horizon, so ako po ay gumagawa ng research patungkol sa ating ekonomiya, patungkol sa kahirapan sa ating bansa, at patungkol sa turismo ng ating
Happy morning, Miss Horizon. Maraming salamat po. So, ako po si Manuel Hernandez. So, ang research ko po ay about sa mga garapata po. Pinag-aaralan po natin kung paano sila nabubuhay despite na kumakain sila ng mga toxic substance katulad ng mga iron na nasa dugo at kung paano sila nabubuhay kahit tinitreat sila natin ng mga chemical.
And ultimo yung panukat, kompleto. At para mabuhay tayo ng marangal, magkaroon ng dignidad, ang gaganda na sinabi niya. So ngayon, happy morning! Muli ang inyong lingkod, Ms. Horizon Chaser. Sino pa pong kailangan na magbigay dapat ng tulong ngayon dito sa Angono Rizal?
Miss Horizon.
Happy morning, Miss Horizon.
Director, yung di ba po nakatutok tayo ngayon sa kalusugan, sa tamang pagkain. Sang-ayon po ba kayo rito? At ano po ang maipapayo niyo sa ating mga LGUs, government o mamamayang Pilipino? Last na sir, personal. Kayo rin po ba ay health conscious? Sa mental health po, kasi marami po mga doctors, marami po mga professionals, pero may problema sa mental health, di ba po? And hindi rin sila naging productive. O may nakukulungan na doctor, ay may nakukulong na lawyer, di ba po? Dahil may mga behavior na hindi po kayang pigilan. So, ano po yung ating pag-aaral dyan? Alright, so naging matagumpay ang annual scientific meeting. Sir, ano po yung talagang buod nito at tinutukoy natin para sa ating itong tema ninyo, Pilipino Wikang Mapagpalaya and yung buwan ng Wikang Pambansa 2024, kanino po dapat talaga ito na maipatungkol at ano po ang masasabi natin doon sa gumagamit po ngayon ng wikang banyaga, lalo na po sa sensya at teknolohiya.
Sandali. Isang kilometro ang tanong at isang simetri ang sagot. Sandali lang.
Kung ano lang po. Oh, sige.
Gutay-gutayin mo, Day.
Alright, para tuloy-tuloy lang. Sige po, edit na lang natin.
Okay, una, ano?
Ang cute niyo pala, sir.
Ay, cute talaga ako. Kasi tanong mo, isang taong 2 semestre ang sagot.
Para natapos na kasi. Alright, sir.
Okay, joke lang.
Okay lang po. Masaya nga po eh.
O, isa unahin.
Okay. Happy morning! Muli ang inyong likod. Si Dr. Renato. Na walang iba ka.
Happy morning to all!
Happy morning, Miss Horizon. Please visit the Cheongdam restaurant. Thank you for coming.
Friend, happy morning! So, narin ako sa kung sakali na implement po ito, sino-sino po talaga ang dapat maging partner? Ano yung maaasahan natin sa taong 2023 pa para sa pagsulong ng mga first time ko to. Makikita natin talagang kayang may kinalaman ba ito? Dito? Alright. So, di ba high-tech ng ating mga tricycle? Ako ito lang. Ay, pati ba ito? Ano pa po yung dapat nila na maaasahan sa PhilAS? And kayo po ang president ngayon. Happy morning! Ano po yung kaibahan nito sa market?
Safety is sushi sa MK Sushi Bar! Sa MK Sushi Bar!
masama daw magkape. Pero bakit marami pa rin ang nagkakape ng healthy blend? Herbal coffee sa Health and Sight Wellness. Ito yung kanilang bagong opisina dito sa Triumph, Quezon City. Kaya tara, subukan natin ang Health and Sight Wellness 15-in-1 Herbal Coffee kung gaano ito kasarap.
Nagkakape ka na, nagbabitamins ka pa.
Tikman natin gaano ito kasarap. Libre lang dito sa Health and Sight kapag po dumalaw kayo. Ano? Diba?
Yeah.
Uy, tingnan niyo po mga kababayan ko. Ang bango sobrang bango. Diba? Kapag medyo stress ka, wala talaga yung stress mo. Ganito kabango yung kape. Yung mahilig sa brewed coffee, parang ganun din yun. Sarap po talaga kahit alam ko natikman ko na to, ulitin mo, hahanap-hanapin niyo po. Totoo, talaga ito yung kape na gustong-gusto ko. Kaya sana matikman niyo rin po at tsak magugustuhan niyo. Happy morning! So, lumipat na po kasi ang Health and Sight Wellness. Dati po doon sila sa Mother Ignacia dahil syempre, dahil napakasarap ng kape at mahuhusay ang mga produkto, natural lamang na umuunlad po ang isang company. Ayan, so dito na tayo, napakagandang kumpanya ngayon ng Health and Sight Wellness. Kaya sa mga gusto pong pumunta rito ay alamin niyo lamang sa kanilang website.